Okay, bro, I'm gonna tell you I'm the real system, of course, because the other systems don't work, of course. What is what we have now? We have some people making money, of course, in grand masses, of course, that is what you can get, that they have so much money, of course, that they cannot spend it, and they save it, and they save so much money that the demand sinks and the prices sinks because they take away money from the capital flow, of course, that is what you can get, and so it works, of course. They save so much money that they take away from the capital flow, and the demand and the prices sink, and then the prices would win less and would break, of course, and for not they make some inputs, of course, with the state, of course, and they indebt the state to make inputs, of course, and we pay with our taxes how they rescue the enterprises, of course, that is what you can get, and the states are so in debt that they are gonna break, of course, and we are not gonna have representatives, that is what you can get, and we are gonna be broke, of course, that is what you can get, and we are gonna be slaves, that is what you can get, of course, that is what I told you, and that is what I'm telling you now, of course. The only way out is to make some Marxism with democracy, or make some Keynes, or make some Nazi economic system without racism. That is what you can get, of course. And I put a gun on your hands and said, shoot at the people who is making us slaves. That is what you can get for breaking the states, of course. That is what you can get, and shoot at them because they are making us slaves, because we are gonna be slaves of the enterprises, because we are not gonna have a state to represent us. That is what you can get, and so it works, of course. That is what you can get, and so it works. So what are you gonna say? That is what you can get. They put a hand in your hands and say, shoot at the people who are making us slaves, of course. That is what you can get, and you are the people who must suffer it. That is what you can get, and so it goes, of course. That is what you can get, and so it works, of course. But not that you came into my car and fucked my dad, of course. You came into my car and fucked my wife, of course. I parked the car in the North Pole, of course, with my aunt and with my mom, of course. That is what you can get, and I parked my car with my kids so my dad can see his grandchildren, of course. That is what you can get, and you fucked me the whole time. That is what you can get, that is what you can see, that is what you can get. So I had enough, of course. That is what you can get. So what is what you're gonna say?
Your heart wasn't ready for love. Won't try to change you. We tried our best and that's enough.
That is what you can get, and I'm telling you, I'm the real victim of this fucking world, of course. That is what you can get. I had enough, of course. That is what you can see. I told you how you can make a real system, of course. Put some Marxism with democracy, or put some Nazi system without racism, and that is what you can get. That is what you can see, and because of these ideas, they are the whole time fucking me. That is what you can get, of course. That is what you can see. They put me on jail and take me away from my lives and from my wife, of course. That is what you can get, and they fucked my ass. That is what you can get, and that is what they are doing the whole time, of course. That is what you can get. So what is what you're gonna say? That is what you can see, that I'm the real victim here, of course. That is what you can get, that they kidnapped my lives, of course. They put my life in BB's bank, where the whole strategy from disindebting the states and things like this, of course. That is what you can get, that they kidnapped my lives, of course. That is what you can get. My first life was kidnapped by the whole Rosario team, of course. That is what you can get, that they put murderers taking care as gatekeepers from my life, of course. That is what you can get, that is what you can see, and that is what they did. That is what you can get, and so they put me away from my life, of course. That is what you can get, but my wife came back and told to me, come take your life. That is what you can see, you have what you deserve, of course. That is what you can get, this kid is yours because I love you and I loved you. That is what you can get.
I've been going through a lot lately, and I need someone like you. Need someone like you to hold it down. Oh, I've been going through a lot lately, and I need someone like you. Yeah, I need someone like you to hold it down.
That is what you can get, and that is what you can see, and that is what you can get here. That is what they are doing the whole time. They are taking me away from my life. They are putting me in jail and fucking my ass. Of course, that is what you can get the whole time doing that. Of course, that is what you can get, and that is what you can see. That when I was born, I was a star kid. Of course, that is what you can get. That I was born, and the most important bands from my country make me gifts. That is what you can see, and they told me they were going to fuck my ass. Of course, that is what you can get. Of course, that is what you can see. Of course, because the ten let me without breath, and when I was born he killed the bird, and the bird was me. Of course, that is what you can get, and to don't be fucked harassed, he took some kids to fuck mine. Of course, that is what you can get, and so it was, and I'm the guy who most fucked ass on the whole time. Of course, I have a fucking broke ass, of course, because the whole kids are sucking my dick the whole time, and I had enough and I don't want. Of course, that is what you can get, and that is what they are doing. That is what you can get. I have the shit from San Francisco, I have the shit from the way, I have the shit from international, I have the shit from so much places, I have the shit from the world, of course, whole sucking my dick and fucking my ass, and I had enough. Of course, that is what you can get, that I'm the real system and they are all fucking me the whole time, and I had enough. Of course, that is what you can get, so let me in peace. That is what you can see. That is what you can get, of course. That is what you can see, that I had enough, and I gave you a gun and say you shoot at the people who are making us suffer. Of course, that is what you can get, of course, and that is what you can see, that now world is mine. Of course, that is what you can get, that is what I'm gonna do. Of course, that is what you can see, that you want to fight me the whole time. Of course, the real system is me. Of course, I told you, Nazi system without racism or Marxism, with democracy and things like it. That is what you can see, and that is what I want, and that is the only way out. Of course, that is what you can get, and that is what you can see, that you are the whole time fucking me, fucking my ass, taking away my life, kidnapping my wife. Of course, that is what you can get, and I had enough. That is what you can get, and that is what you're doing the whole time with me. Of course, I'm the real victim here, and you're the whole time fucking me, and I had enough. Of course, that is what you can get, that world is mine, that I'm Lucifer. Of course, motherfuckers, that is what you can get, that is what you can see. I'm gonna show you how to shake the ass. Of course, that is what you can get, so let me in peace. That is what you can see. I gave you the option and you took the other way. Of course, that is what you can get. You prefer to be slaves, of course, with broken states. Of course, that is what you can get. Of course, just go. That is what you can get.